Hello Zebra Herd, welcome back to Plants vs. Zombies 2. Today, we are heading into the next tournament in the Dartichoke Selective season. This one is going to be for the Snap Pea, a plant we have previously showcased in its weekly showcase, I guess, whenever it was Plant of the Week. It is, like I said, the Snap Pea tournament. 3 days remaining for this one. 1 minute and 30-second round time. 2,000 starting sun, bonus damage to muscle plants like bok choy and stuff, and totally disabled is electric plants. So we'll have to see how that goes. What's weird is the Snap Pea, I thought it was a P-type plant. I guess I'm wrong, because I don't have the mint for the muscle type plant. So this one might not go so well for me. We'll have to see how this ends up turning out. But yeah, I guess it is a muscle type. So let's take a look at the buffs that we do have available for which plants. We have that for bok choy, because I don't think it's much. To be honest with you, squash, if we had squash, squash, I'm not seeing, okay, chomper, interesting. Well, when chomper is gonna be plant of the week? Hopefully soon. Oh, tangle kelp, but obviously that won't really work if there's no water. Oh, guacadile, okay, interesting. We don't use guacadile too often. He's only level 3, so maybe we can make the most of that. Followed up by, what else around you? Okay, here's a couple. We have our fat beet, celery stalker, so there's a couple. Plants I don't often use very often. Oh, wasabi whip. Let's definitely use wasabi whip then. That sounds fun. Kiwi beast, who I've not tried. He's also hopefully something that shows up as plant of the week. The parsnip, I forgot I've had this guy. I don't know, I forgot about the parsnip, but he's here. I gotta use him more often, starting now. Yeah, but I don't have that mint. Whatever mint gives extra boost. Of course, we already have the Snap Pea in there, and I think that's it. Obviously, this isn't like the final setup we'll go with. I'll probably do something maybe like this. I don't know which one I wanna go for. Either it be the wasabi whip or the guacadile. Maybe I'll mix around a little bit. Let's do the wasabi whip or the parsnip, I mean. Maybe we'll do something like this. I mean, but having both of those at the same time doesn't make too much sense. We'll still keep with the guacadile, I think. Yeah. I mean, maybe I won't need it. And then we'll just do something simple just so I can make sure I'm making a lot of sun. We'll do enlightenmented sun shrooms. That sounds good to me. Oh, enlightenment's disabled. Okay, never mind. Are all sun plants disabled? Yes. Okay, so I have some more options actually. Maybe we'll do something simple like apple mortar and armament. I don't know if this is gonna turn out well or not, but I'm going to try it. So of course we wanna start with the Snap Pea. Like I've said, we've already showcased this guy in the past, so definitely go check that out. And we'll do something like this, and then just very quickly, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh wow, we can afford all 5 of them. Very nice. I don't know how this will go, but hopefully well. Okay, maybe not the best spot. Oh no. Oh, the gravestones are not going the way I wanted them to. I'm going to send this out even though I don't have the apple mortar out just yet. This is looking highly problematic. Oh no. Well actually, parsnip snipping through now. Keep at it, buddy, keep at it. Apple mortar there. Oh, but there goes one. And like that's great because as you can see, they'll get sent off, they destroy a bunch of stuff, but it's not great because, you know, I need them. I desperately need them. So maybe wasabi whip is looking like a better option right now. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, we just gotta get snipping with some of that stuff. Got some plant food. I'm going to use that on this. Yeah, this is really tough without like more plant food. No, they walked right through it. Okay, that's not good. Let's do something like that then. There we go, much better, much better. Get back to snipping. And I mean, it works very similar to how the guacadile does. I mean, it seems like the parsnip is basically just a premium guacadile in a lot of ways. Which I don't know how good of an opportunity that truly is. I'm doing what I can with all of this right now. It's not turning out so well. But somehow I'm winning. I'll take the win and I'll run with it, but I definitely don't think we're doing this again. I think that we'll try wasabi whip out a little bit more. But what did they do? They just did a bunch of stuff. Okay, but we won. That's what's important. We can continue this win streak from the last tournament. We got 2 pinatas right here, as you can see, which should have 10 experience for the potato mine and 10 experience for the shrinking violet. Not bad. but let's keep moving. Ooh, 50 gems as well. Gladly taking that. I'm hoping we can earn our way up to the Dartichoke. Of course, I did not want to get this bundle. I'm sorry. But what I do want to get is back to the tournament so that we can maybe win one. I think Wasabi Whip is definitely more workable here. So I might just recycle this, put Wasabi Whip out, and maybe just focus on the Snapdragon a bit more. I mean, obviously the Apple Mortar is great because it slows things down. So right now, keep it simple. Get Parsnip out of here and get Wasabi Whip in. Right there. Because I think he really is our best bet. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. We're in a prepper defenses. So once again, let's get like a full Snap P out here. And then I think this is a decent spot for Wasabi Whip right there. Okay. I don't know, maybe I will go with this because they're the same cost. So yeah, that should pan out exactly how it did before. So let's go for it. Wasabi Whips are of course whipping around. That unfortunately will happen. Oh wow, but that actually worked out perfect. Can't complain about that. So should I try this? I don't know how useful this will actually end up being. Not really all that much useful, but some of these getting busted. Very good, very good. And as soon as those primal walnuts are taken out, we can just replace them. See, Wasabi Whip is doing his thing. We'll get more apple mortars out. The snap peas are also working hard. I like Wasabi Whip a lot. We don't really use him as much as I probably should. Oh no, I put a Guacamole down. I didn't mean to do that. I don't think they're just gonna be as useful as apple mortar is gonna be, unfortunately. Okay, put this here quick. Well, did that work? I tried to put a primal. I think it just immediately got 8 again. Well, let's try this out. Whoa, okay. That works out pretty well. Let's do this. Because, oh no, that Wasabi Whip, in big trouble. Well, I think what happened is that the roller skating zombie's rolling right over her, or right over the Wasabi Whip. That just happened again. Not good. Jeez, what do you do about that? And I guess we get another one of these out. I do something like this. That is seriously a problem. And there's not very much time either. So I think one thing we need an explosive plant in here. We need something to get rid of the gravestones a lot faster than what we currently do. I think that this is one of those ones where I don't want to play to the buffs and bruises, especially if I don't have the mint to capitalize. I need to just do a strategy with the mint, whatever that might end up being. I just need to go for it. So we're gonna get 2,000 coins for a win streak here. Luckily, we're still winning. I think we're in like Bronze League or something, so Iron League. So obviously the competition isn't super duper stiff right now. We're gonna get back into it. I'm going to try my best with something else. Yep, hop right back in. And let's think about this for a second. What other strategies? I can't do anything electric. I don't even have the electric mint. There's always plenty of options though, isn't there? Maybe I could get Blowover out to blow away some of the flying zombies. I don't know how necessary that is, but I'll certainly try it. On top of that, I could do, I have my level 5 starfruit, like maybe something like that would work. That and like appeasement. It sounds fun. That's a good thing. So yeah, let's try that because I feel like, I mean, obviously starfruit is one of the showcase plans for Penny's Pursuit right now. Hopefully we can get more experience for that there. But with that, we can also do boom, apple mortar, not apple mortar, sorry. We also have bombardment, boost explosive plants. I don't know how useful that is. But we'll at least do grape shot. And then lastly, is there anything else I should get out for good measure? I could do 3-peater. I mean, it's already level 5, you know? So I don't know how perfectly this will work out, but we should certainly try. I'll get the snap peas out. And then let's work on a bunch of starfruit. I mean, I know they're gonna get knocked back a little bit. That should be fine though. Yeah, let's just try that. Just go for it, you know? And obviously that's gonna destroy a lot of gravestones right away. Hopefully. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. Okay, slow some things down so I can get a 3-peater there. Maybe Blowover. There we go. This Buckethead is being stronger than I was expecting. I'm not super big into that. Oh man, they're getting through. They are getting through. But will this be a better strategy in general? Of course, if you've been seeing our PvZ3 series, we've been doing a lot with Starfruit, because he is just one of the more useful plants in PvZ3 right now. So they're getting through this like nothing. But the big problem, the big issue is the roller skating zombie. And I was sort of kind of hoping that the Starfruit would be able to deal with that a bit better because of the fact that they have, okay, here we go. Ready? Boom. But because they have, you know, the ability to reach different lanes and stuff much more easily than most of the other plants are going to. But that doesn't seem to be the case right now. Okay, keep at it for as long as I can, even if it's not much. Gotta do something. I mean, at least like this, the snappies are fine, you know? So that was okay. Nothing too crazy. We're still winning, but maybe we gotta get Bong Choy in here. I think the game wants us to do Bong Choy, you know? Let's get 2 more experienced pinatas here as well. Got 10 for the Fat Bee and 10 for the Celery Stalker. We're definitely getting some for the muscle plants, which is always interesting. I would love to do Fat Bee, but at the same time, I don't think it's gonna work. So we'll get back in there. What's cheaper though? Wasabi Whip or Wasabi Whip or Bong Choy? Because I'll choose whichever one is cheaper, I think. I'm just trying to find a strategy that works here, you know? Like maybe 3-peater's not so useful, but Bong Choy would be a lot better. Bong Choy's 150, Wasabi Whip, who is way down this way, is 125. I wish I could look up his stats, like right now. I mean, I could, I just have to pull up the almanac, which actually I don't think it lets you do. All right, I'll just hope Wasabi Whip is better. Just like maybe, I don't know if we need the blower. And then it becomes a thing, it's like how much is too expensive? Like what if we just said whatever to Snap Pea this time and we went all in with like this and Torchwood? It'd be expensive, but maybe doable. I mean, we have a lot of starting sun. 2,000's a good chunk. And that's all I can afford. We'll try it. We'll just try that. When things get nasty, which they will soon, let's get the appeasement out. Now I'll slow that down a bit. And hope that, you know, the game gives me some more sun. The weasels start coming up. Most of these gravestones right now are being dealt with. There we go. Oh, it's very worrisome. It's very, very worrisome. Let's get that there, get a lot more sun because of it. Very good to see that. But they're just eating through the Wasabi Whips, which is something I really need them not to do, so it might not be worth focusing on in that way. So just go more in with the 3-peaters. So let's try that out. Let's revitalize that then. That's gonna make this a whole lot better. It's just basically cycling through the appeasement as much as we can. And then also doing a bit of that, getting rid of the roller skating zombies whenever possible. Another appeasement, 30 seconds remaining, but they are taking the lead on us right now, which I don't like. We just gotta keep at it then, because I think we can take this back. I definitely do. Come on, just a couple of seconds remaining. Got it. Oh, come on, we got this, we got this. This is fine. Boom. Yeah, we're in the lead now. Jumping ahead, 113, but I still can't break anything major. We're not hitting the millions right now. And I just don't know what we need for that, you know? It's tough for sure. I mean, it's nice that we're consistently winning, but this definitely isn't what's gonna get me anything major. So that got us 5 mints. I need to spend some mints at the end of today's episode. I'm going to spend mints on whatever showcase mint is available to upgrade him and hopefully get him to another level up, but also don't spend more than having at least 100 mints so that I have some for the next season, you know? Just sort of build my way from there. So, let's get back to it. I really don't know what we're gonna do this time. I'm really gonna take a good look and see if there's maybe different strategies I wanna try. So I feel very silly that I've been doing all this pea stuff, but I haven't been doing anything with the bowling bulb, especially since I think they do bounce between gravestones. So let's try something like this and hope for the best. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know if I'll have enough sun for everything, but I certainly have to try. And this one's a lot more free to play than most of the other strategies I've been tackling. So like there's definitely some opportunities here. Do I wanna do more than this? Like I feel like that's too much. I feel like maybe one lane would be fine. And we've done some amazing things with the bowling bulb. And the crazy thing is that it's only level 2. Imagine if we could get this thing higher level, that'd be amazing. So we'll try something like this for now. And we'll work on it. Maybe Power Lily would have been good. We'll have to wait and see. Right now, I want all those gravestones to build up. I'll put one plant food on one of these and like sort of see how that works out. And then as soon as I can, let's do this. There we go, that's not too bad. And I'm thinking that as soon as we can get this out, okay, maybe not the best timing, but already, as you can see, we destroyed a lot of gravestones there, a lot of them. Then I can go in and do something like that and destroy a whole lot more. Obviously, things are going to get a bit crazy here soon enough, and we don't always want that, but yeah, this is where it becomes a bit of a problem because I don't have any plant food left. So what exactly do I want to do here? I guess the best possible answer is just to build up more bowling bulbs. But I don't exactly know. But this lady just rolls right over it all. I do not appreciate that is for sure. Probably should have rolled over this instead. Boom, got rid of that. You should drop some plant food soon. Since you are, we are going to go crazy. Come on, come on, come on. Those weasels are coming in, don't you dare eat those guys. Thank you for not eating them. Man, oh man, now you're eating them. Oh my gosh, why is this game so difficult? It is a better score than what we've done before, is the crazy thing. This is still better. Oh my gosh. No, the weasels. The weasels are the most ridiculous part. I really wish, I mean, obviously electric is disabled, probably because of the weasels. Because I was gonna say, it'd be really nice to have a lightning reed set up here with the electric mint, which I don't have. But we won. We won with our, I think, our highest score yet. It's like there is definitely a credibility here that I just haven't figured out, and I think it's just, I don't know, that is still too tough. Either way, 4 pinatas is going to get us apple mortar, electric blueberry, homing thistle, and finally toadstool experience. All right, not too bad. I mean, maybe we should try some kind of cutting plant. Maybe cactus wouldn't be too bad because it can cut through all the gravestones. I don't know, for right now, we'll take a little break. The way I wanna spend my break is spending some of our peppermints or whatever, just the mints so that we can upgrade our mints more. So over this way, right? Where do I go to do that? Here, I think. So we have the spearmint, which would actually be perfect. So let's go ahead and do this. I'll do this so that we get down to as close to 100 as possible. But there's 25, ooh. So yeah, if we can do that 2 more times, which we can, that'll be perfect because that means that we can get this to a level. This will be the first mint we have ever leveled up past level 1. That has never happened to me before. So very interesting. Let's see how this goes. Boom, level 2 is ready. So I won't spend any more mints. I wanna keep at least 100 at all times so that when the next level pops up, we can be available for that. I also have things I can exchange for coins, like experience, but I also have to exchange coins for actually leveling them up, so it gets expensive very quickly. But out of all these, I wouldn't mind leveling up the potato mine a little bit. I'll just do it for fun, you know? There we go. That's close to level 6, which is crazy to think about. And also for the fume shroom, that is getting closer to level 4. All right, awesome. For right now, we're gonna head right back into the action with that little break out of the way. What can I do to be better here? Because I'm sure there's something. I think that maybe we should try a spearmint strategy. Maybe that was our calling all along. I don't know. I feel like that's the #1 thing I want in this game. I want to be able to organize the plants better. I wish there was an organizing by type option, because there's just not, and I would make it so much more useful if there was. So I don't need spike rock because spearmint will make that for me. So chances are, if I could do something like infinite and cactus right here, should I just do this then? Probably not worth it, but we'll do it. Get it to level 6, recharge, toughness, damage. I mean, that's some good upgrades, but I feel like that was so expensive. We still have 40,000 coins though, so you never know. Level 6, maybe grape shot for good measure. On top of that, I need Spearmint, upgrade. So that doesn't actually cost anything either. So the duration goes on for an extra second. The recharge is a little bit shorter. That's nice. And what was the last thing? We need Pokra. I don't know how this is gonna work, but the one thing I gotta keep in mind, I need the Pokra as far to the right as possible because all the gravestones pop up here, so maybe I could do something like this, because this should keep them protected, and then just have a bunch of spikeweeds, or not spikeweeds, what am I talking about? Cacti, doing their thing as well. Something like that. I don't know. And maybe this will be better. If we could break 200,000 points, I would be pretty happy with that. Because this should actually be one of the best ways to get rid of both the weasels and the gravestones and the roller skating zombies, because those shots will go right through. All right, we're very quickly gonna run out of room for spike rocks. I'm not too worried. There we go. Let's do something like that, try to get rid of a good group of stuff here. Put that down, use the plant food on it so it's ready whenever we need it, because now there's more room with the gravestones. And like I said, they get bounced around in a weird way, but we'll work with it. When I have the ability, go ahead and do that. Keep moving. I think some more plant food's about to pop up. If so, that's perfect. If not, we'll just keep moving. Okay, right here. Because they're moving in quick. Wow. Not bad so far. This really is our best strategy yet. All right, so it's just about finding the synergy that's gonna work for us. And I think we found it. This is really good. And we have way more sun than we need, so we could just like keep at this for a bit. We need some plant food on the spearmint and just put it like that. That'll do more damage. Looking really good. I could just put a spike weed or a snap pea out there for fun. Immediately got eaten, I think. No, it didn't. Come on. I'm just trying to put that down. So wow, that was really good. That was one of the better ones so far. That was what? 352. Let's just do that again. Just set that up, go for it again. We get a free gauntlet out of that. Pretty good. I'm happy with this one for sure. Really, really nice to see that. So let's just get back into it, try to get that all set up again. It took us most of this episode just sort of pecking away at that, but we found something that works. That's a little bit more substantial than our other things. Do I want to change anything about it? Probably not. I think this is fine. But now's a good time to consider. Do I want to replace Grape Shot with anything? Maybe Power Lily. I don't know if we have enough time to really make Power Lily worth it, but I certainly should try. Because I don't think Grape Shot's really getting us that far. So we'll get this ready, reload our defenses, and get back into it. Plant food that, because that actually never got taken out. Like, that's how good that was. All right, we'll slow everything down from here. Obviously, they get bounced around a little bit. It happens. Get that extra sun, get more cacti out, reload, get it set up. Looking good. Oh man. The only problem is when that happens, it's not the best. We don't actually have a Pokra on this lane because I'm silly, but we can solve that just like that. Okay, looking good. And of course, the Pokra will slow down all the different zombies. All right, got it. Don't have any more plant food, but we do have a Power Lily popping up soon. So, unfortunately, I always feel bad when this is the case. I mean, it's just because of my circumstance of not having the right mints, but this is one of those tournaments where using the tournament plant is not advised, at least if you're in my situation and you don't have the mint for it. Okay, so we'll just go ahead and do this. Boost everybody a bit more. Here they all come. Get more plant food, thank you very much. So as soon as that goes away, we're just gonna get that set up. I know that the Infinite is taking some damage. It looks like it's about to get taken out, but it doesn't matter too much because we're about to finish off here. So I should probably just put out some plants for fun. There we go. And, 1,000 points less than last time, but that shows you this is a pretty consistent average to expect in about 350,000. And this isn't even with very high leveled plants, like the cactus is level 6, but Poker's level 2, you know? So definitely there are some good things to be had here. We got 3 mints for winning. Ooh, here we go, we got 20 seed packets in this one. So that's gonna be experience for the Spore Shroom, Power Lily, Dustglobber getting a level up as well. 20 experience for the Homing Thistle, Starfruit, Lava Guava, Electric Pea Shooter, Electric Blueberry, Fume Shroom, Cherry Bomb, Chili Bean, Torchwood, Fire Pea Shooter, Grave Buster, Red Stinger, Chomper, and that's about it. Getting very close to our next one, which will be 30 experience for the Dartichoke. Hoping that'll be good. But what else is going on for right now? Looks like we're in second place in the rankings. Maybe I can keep working on that. Oh, I feel like we need to go for one more so that we can be in first place, because as you can see, I'm only 1 crown away from being in first place. We'll also get 2 pinatas out of getting the win streak continued. So let's try this one more time, the same strategy, and just go for it. I think that it seems like the Power Lily didn't make too much of a difference compared to also just, you know, having the Grape Shot. So which one's truly better? I don't think it matters. I'm just trying to look at our different options to see if there's maybe even something more I wanna consider. I don't think so though. I think we just, I mean, what I could try is like the Bombardment, because that has like an even spread of explosions, right? So like maybe that'd be better. Sometimes I wish we could just get rid of the Snap Pea. I'm so sorry, but just can't really use them too well right now. Let's get that there. And then we're just gonna go for it. Once I get a little bit more comfortably close, I think I'll use the Spearmint. So, go for it now, because this is where all the weasels start moving in, and that's never fun. Get all of that. Cactus there, Poker there. And as soon as we can, get that set up. And obviously I'll have to dig up some of these, but that's not the end of the world either. And you know, while everything is going a little crazy, there we go. Bombardment doing its thing. I wanna use that as soon as possible so that we can get it reloaded as soon as possible, because it does have a slow reload. And we have plenty of sun at this point. Like, it very quickly becomes like a non-issue is the lack of incoming sun. So that's at least good. All the gravestones helping us out with that. Now we're out of plant food for now. That is a problem. Okay, there we go, it's back. Thank you. And we're back to beating everybody up. I'm interested to see how things will go next time when we do the Boosterama. Obviously that'll change some things up a little bit. Now with no plant food, I might as well improvise with some different things. Maybe get a couple of Snap Peas out, change it up. There's actually not too much room to really put anything anywhere right now. But it looks like that's gonna be it again. This time, the score radically less. Whoa, whoa! All right, I didn't even see the opponent totally destroyed me. Got 1.3 million points almost. So what did they do? They had like a real strategy here. They had Snap Pea, they had, that's the mint for Snap Pea and Bonk Choy. So they actually had a mint supporting strategy here that was like much better than mine. Most of the Bombardment also wasn't a good choice because we got like almost 100,000 points less than what we normally do out of the last 2 rounds. Then they imitated their Collie Power. I don't know how they got that much sun to begin with, but wow. So definitely want to keep that in mind. Unfortunately, without that mint, I can't get too much farther. I think that's a good sign that maybe we should stop here then. Had a lot of fun with it. Definitely let me know your strategy for this tournament. What's been going on with you? What have you been getting for your score? Would love to hear. This is definitely not an easy one though. This one's very challenging. But I'm tied for first. I'll take that for now. I'll try to earn up more later on. But for right now, that is gonna wrap it up for today's episode of Plants vs. Zombies 2. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.